let's look at another aspect of the area principle. This aspect is about confusing variation in the design of the graph with variation in the data itself. So you want the graph to be really clear that if there is variation going on, that that's from the data itself. So this typically happens when people use kind of cute pictures to make the graph pop or draw more attention. And while that's a really great thing if you're marketing an event or an activity, it's not a great thing if you're trying to convey numbers or data. So this first graph, they replaced all the bars with carrots. And so my first question here is kind of what exactly should I be comparing? Should I be comparing the size of the carrots? Just that orange part of the carrot itself? Should I be including the leaves? How do I make sense of that? And so if I focus on maybe this carrot in the middle, that looks like it's, I don't know, maybe about 17 centimeters high, and just eyeballing it, trying to decide which carrot I think is maybe about twice as big. And I guess I would say maybe this carrot on the right, although it looks like it's only maybe 27 centimeters. So it's definitely a little bit shy there. Um, so maybe this carrot on the right, I mean, the carrot in the middle, just the orange part itself is about 15 centimeters. And then the orange part here is probably about 27 centimeters. So that's a little bit closer, but it is just really difficult to tell exactly what's going on there, right? This graph on the right is about the number of people that have a certain kind of pets. They have dogs, cats, horses, or other, although they used a fish for the other, which might make people assume it represents something different than what it does if they didn't read those labels. Okay, so you kind of have that issue going on with choosing a fish for the other category. You also have an issue because these are all different size shapes. So the horse itself is actually just really tall, the graphic that was chosen here. And so it makes it look like that bar is a lot bigger, when in reality, the same number of people own horses as have pets in the other category. So just that distortion, the different sizes between the shapes really confuses the eye. And you wouldn't necessarily know by looking at this that the most popular animal was cats unless you really sat there and counted those out. Okay, so while it is eye-catching to use those kinds of shapes and graphs, they really distort what's going on in the data. And so you're really discouraged from doing that in terms of really wanting to present a clear graph.